everybody, welcome. How are y'all today? Oh shit, I'm wearing a shirt that's green screening. You know what? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Forgot one very important piece of the puzzle here. That'll do. I was actually wearing, I was wearing a green shirt in front of a green screen. 'Cause that's how I roll. Ghost shirt. Yeah, that's how I do. What's up, Rex and Rango? And Wombat was first in the room before the stream started. Densa, what's happening? Ha ha ha. Yeah. I think we're ready to go. Are things rolling? Things are rolling. I'm getting green, but I'm also getting yellow from OBS. Yeah, they added a little color indicator about the general stream health. Hopefully everything works well today. Sure, I show up late and miss the disembodied head. If you'd like, I can chop it off for you. We can start over. What's up, Woo? Hey, Jake, what's happening? Cheers. Denza, didn't expect me to stream this game for so long. I think we're at about 50-something hours. We'll check. We'll check the stats when we get moving. Chop it off, please. Please, cut it. Cut it. I could just, I could hide the scar by cutting my head off at that exact spot. Thought about what's next. Starting to, yeah. Couple shorter games are possible. Maybe we'll do a couple 3 to 6 hour games. Just thinking out loud here. Edith Finch, but that's really short. Edith Finch looks like 2 to 3 hours. Little Nightmares, I caught Rage playing a little of that. Got interested in that. So I did pick those up. I've got the Ringed City for Dark Souls 3 installed, but I'm not quite sure I'm ready to delve into that yet. Probably spend at least a week on the DLC. I don't know if I'm ready to get my ass kicked for a solid week. But that's possible. So I'm thinking about it, and I'll have to have a plan for next week, because we will definitely be starting something new next week. I think we'll finish Horizon on Saturday. My worry is that we'll finish sooner. It's not really a worry, but I'd like to take our time today, tomorrow, Saturday, and hopefully finish on Saturday. Full throttle would be about 5 to 6. Well, I will chew on that. We'll put it on the short list, and I'll think about it. Jake, what's up? Tomorrow's your big day? Is that graduation is tomorrow? Holy shit. Stop talking. NPCs, everybody be quiet. Thank you. God damn, that is no way to start a stream. Shush! I am out of here. I don't care where we're going. We're going somewhere. Get me away from the shit. It's like waking up and people are just talking in both ears. Hey, come over here. Buy this. Buy what I've got. Rub my feet. My back hurts. Good lord. And that's possible too, Rex. And that's okay. If we don't finish Saturday, that's fine. We can finish this Monday or Tuesday or whenever. I'm not worried about it running later. I just want to have a plan for another game. So that if we do somehow finish tomorrow, or we finish Saturday, that I kind of know what we're doing when the week starts. Woo! Does anybody else go crazy when there's too many NPCs talking at once? I mean, does anybody just go from 0 to insane when that happens? Maybe I'm the only one. Let's see where we left off. Closing in, really closing in on level 42. And the quests we have are still in the teens and 20s. That's how overleveled we are at this point for the main story. We will be getting back to the main story. Pretty sure today we've got 1 tall neck, 1 cauldron, 1 zone of the map, and 1 hunting grounds left that we haven't been to. And then we've got collectibles in the main story. So... Well, yeah, there's that, Wombat. You wonder what you're missing when there's too many NPCs talking at once? Because you can't sort it all out. You just can't. We're starting to have situations where I will override something and it won't last as long as I'd like. I'd like to go for the better combat override. Not so worried about calling mount. Fighting back might be nice. Extra damage when your health is low. Fast reload. Combat override. Strong strike. And then out of necessity, strike from below so we can get leader strike. Yeah, it'll come together. It'll come together. Yeah, Woo, I'm kind of on the same page with you there. Whatever's next, I would vote for something that isn't a giant open world. Precisely. We need something in a smaller package. I'd like something that is a little more contained for whatever's next. Yeah, Andromeda, however well that went. Bits of Witcher, Zelda, Horizon. We've been in open worlds for the past 2 months. Prey is an open world. I don't know if I'm on board for Prey. I've been watching little bits of it. It's kind of fun to watch. There's maybe I haven't seen enough of it, but nothing about it has really drawn me in. I'm enjoying what I've seen. I don't really want to be in it doing those things. Does that make sense? I'll give it some thought. Yeah, we could even play some retro games. We'll pull out the NES Classic. Who knows? Wombat, you have no idea how much you've missed. Story-wise, you haven't missed much. Let me see. Let's look at the map before we look at quests. I don't remember precisely where you left off, Wombat, or anyone else. But after the story pushed west, not much has happened. We came west, we went to Meridian. This is where things started today. King Bob! What's up, Bob? Howdy. We're just talking about Edith Finch a little bit. Other game possibilities for what might come next. Bob suggested Edith Finch, and it's been on my mind since. KG, thank you for the host. Welcome. So yeah, once we made it to Meridian, we were sent north, and we haven't gone north yet. So you haven't missed that much. If you're on board with some of the story progression a week ago, you're probably good to go. We've been doing some side quests, helping people, and exploring, and cauldrons and tall necks and hunting grounds, so. Hey there, Psycho. Jake says, what about Tetris? Well, I love me some Tetris. I don't know about streaming a lot of Tetris. But keep it in mind, though. Yeah, Jake, I wish I could. I don't think you can take out any NPCs in Meridian. When there's too many NPCs talking, I cut the numbers down a bit. It's a good plan. Portal 2 co-op. We don't have any dates planned, but Woo and I were planning to do exactly that. We're going to restart it because we can't continue the local co-op online. We'll have to just start it over, see how well we remember the puzzles we already solved, and then we'll play it through. Hey, all on the table in the limo. Nice. Can I get a limo? I get a limo. I was up at 6 a.m. this morning, which is not that early for some people, but it's early for me lately. Had my first PT appointment today, post-surgery. It went well, nothing exciting. The last hunting grounds we haven't been to is right up near where we need to go for the story. Why don't we begin by heading up that way? We've also got, actually, one of our main quests, the level 12 main quest we've been sitting on for a week. Find Olin, the excavation site. Hey, this is from a week ago, more than. Aloy journeys to Meridian. in search of Olin, the Oseram scrounger she met the night before the Proving, which was attacked. Somehow the killers targeted her through Olin's focus. She saw that Olin had another device like hers. It was glowing orange. It seemed to be giving him some trouble. And he is somehow involved in the attack. Provided information. We found, I think it was Olin's journal, which suggested he's basically being blackmailed into providing this information. It wasn't his choice. His wife and child were threatened, and under that threat, he was willing to help the attackers. So, she's got to find him and make him talk. The other main quest is Aaron's sister Ursa was ambushed and killed by the Shadow Karja. He wants to track down the soldiers who did it and take his revenge. Both of these are all very close. That's where we need to go find Olin. That's where we need to go to the fork in the road, meet Aaron, other hunting grounds. Everything's really clustered up here. It's not far from the Tallneck we want to get to today, or the Cauldron. This is today. I think we'll get our full 6 hours, but if anything, the stream might end up a little short. PT went well. I'm a little sore from the first day in PT. If I get bent out of shape during this stream, it might wrap a little short, but otherwise we'll get it. Yeah, I know it arrived. I know. KG, that's awesome. I think I know. Cheers. So the mugs are arriving in Europe and beyond. I started to see some pictures. Made it intact. Very glad to hear that the mug made it there, KG. Game looks really good on a tablet. Yeah, it's funny how when you squash things down, they look so crisp and so clean. Inventory 88. So inventory's not quite full, but you know we've been struggling with inventory lately. We'll have to keep an eye on that today. What are we wearing? We're wearing protector gear. Let's start off with stealth. We've got a ton of mods to play with. We have so many mods. We've already spec'd our gear up, but we've probably got slightly better mods now sitting in our pack, like 45 and 42% damage coils. Crystal! Hey, it's been a while. Thank you for the host. Crystal, how have you been if you're out there? We've got nice tear coils, 40% plus. Got fire coils. These are all the extras. Some probably better than what we have equipped, but not by much. At this point, we're just swimming in mods. I'm good. Crystal, I'm good. Started my my PT today, post-op PT, and that went fine. It was really early today, and it won't be as early next time. Next week, I think I have PT on Wednesday and Friday. It shouldn't affect any streams. It's early enough, but so what you been up to? Do you remember early game when when I was crawling around, afraid of everything? I'd spend 10 minutes going past a charger like that. Oh, I wonder if it'll see me. Funny how things change.
Oh boy.
Love it and hate it. That's... Oh! That's what PT is for. Oh, you're still alive? Lie down.
Save these for the trail.
Somewhere in the game, I don't remember what day or how far we were, but at some point we switched from normal difficulty to hard. Things are hitting a little harder. We get less in the way of resources looted. I'll go back for that meat. Not trying to waste it, just don't want the boar to get away. There was some reason we were in need of a lot of fatty meat. I think it was mostly for potion crafting. There are times when we can't keep the medicine pouch full, or it's just flat out empty, and we have to lean pretty heavily on potions, so we're gonna need more meat. Crystal, sports doctor for knee issues. As long as it ends up feeling that creepy to read. Side of my knee looks like he's scraping it with a butter knife. Not cutting it, but like spreading butter. See? Trying to picture that. Edge, hey Edge, what's happening? Hey Edge, did your mugs arrive, man? Did your mugs arrive? Every mug in the U.S. should have arrived already, and the ones overseas are starting to arrive. I hope you got yours, man. He said something about not having gotten into the mail last week. I've not been to the mailbox since you found your key. I'm myself quite bad about going to my mailbox, which is down this street. There have been times when I didn't go to it, but maybe once a month at best. So I can't give you shit over that, but your mugs are probably waiting for you. Of course they know where you are. Who knows what surprises await? The game got another patch today. It got a patch the other day. But in the past week, Horizon has gotten 2 patches. It does seem a little weird, Crystal, but improves the mobility as long as it works. Like you said, PT is one of those love-hate things. Stuff they do can be weird, can be painful, but it usually helps a whole lot. Snap Maws, Snap Maws. Yeah, I'm still on an old plan, Edge. I haven't switched over to any of their new plans in a while. I'm probably due for that. Where are the Snap Maws? Body weak to fire. Blaze canister weak to fire. Freeze sack. That's the one that would trigger an ice explosion. Although, if we get the blaze canister, we get a fire explosion. We get the freeze sack, we get a frost explosion. Freeze sack. Think I can get him under his neck? What's he doing? Is he stuck on something?
I
don't think that got him. Pissed him off, yes. Did not actually get his gullet, not at all. I just kind of want to see that thing explode. I'm not sure I've gone for the throat of any of these snap maws. The blaze tank would be a hell of a lot easier. Stay back.
Just stay out of their way for now.
But it's this one. It's like I'm getting his leg, and I'm not managing to get his freeze sack. Maybe it's still plated. You know, maybe it's got some armor plating on it that I'm not registering. Hey, stay with the... So what's your favorite classic Samsung then, Edge? Since it sounds like you're a, did it again, got his leg. I don't know why I keep getting his legs. I can't aim. That worked. Level! Galaxy S5. Woo, you had a slightly different experience then, huh?
Back to your business.
Alright, we're not really here to kill snap maws. I just wanted a bit of a warm-up. Still trying to get used to the different machine types and what their particular weaknesses are. You can always look it up, and you don't even have to go to the menus. You can target body parts this way, and if your reticle's in the right place, you'll see. But I kinda wish I could memorize them all. Which creatures have which weaknesses in which parts of the body. Have a strategy for every machine. 3 skill points now. Let's spend. Let's spend. Just did an override on a machine, but however long that lasts, check out Combat Override Plus. Indefinitely. I think that means they just stay overridden. Weird way to say it, increases the time a machine will remain overridden indefinitely. So as long as it does not get killed, it will stay overridden. Or we could pick up Fast Reload. How many times do I miss a shot with concentration on and want to take the shot again, but don't quite have the time left to take it with concentration still going? Chronic! What's up, HC? How you doing? Yeah, pretty soon you're gonna have all the phones, Edge. What do you think, eh? Fast Reload. Strong Strike. We do a lot of silent strikes, and on the tougher enemies, those aren't one-hit kills. 30% boost might be nice. Or indefinite overrides. Let's do the overrides. Let's do the overrides. Chronic, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Little sore. Started a new round of PT today. It's a good thing. Fast Reload. Psycho, you would have gone for the Fast Reload. I've had my eye on it for almost since the start of the game. Well, maybe that one will be next. It won't take us too long to get 3 points. We're going to a Hunting Grounds. One of the things we're doing today. Hunting Grounds, Cauldron, Tall Necks. We're going to get some extra skill points from what we're doing today. Cool thing about the overrides lasting longer, lasting indefinitely, should be some really good robot wars. Say we override a Sawtooth or something massive like that. We just keep dragging them into other stuff, and man, it's a good show. Edge, you hung on to one of those grandfathered unlimited plans. There were not many of those left. I have one buddy who had one of those. Still going. Might still have it going. Did they finally force people off of them, and they just made it increasingly unreasonable to keep? Sort of lost track of what they were doing with those old plans. Well, that was effective. Changer will cancel your service. Nice, nice. One of the patch notes from last week's patch, or it was the one at the beginning of this week, they changed the distance on whistling from 60 meters or paces or whatever they're measuring it by to 30. They cut it in half. 10 days ago, we would have been able to whistle at this watcher from all the way over here, but that was a little excessive. It's a very targeted whistle. You whistle at one of the machines, and only the one that's in the center of your view hears it. So, kind of OP. Grandpa! Grandpa! What's up, Grandpa? Glad you could make it. You said you'd make it. You said you were going to be here today. Good to see you. How are the stream numbers looking today? Far okay. So the fun machines to override are generally the bigger and more aggressive ones. Anything that'll just start a lot of shit with other machines is good to override. Long legs are suitably aggressive. Come over here. Come over here, let's play. I want to play a game. I want to play a game. Come here. Come here, this game is called In Your Face. Petey Gray, what's up, Gray? Happy and sad, Red Dead's been delayed. I think you and a lot of people. There's nothing wrong with the delay if it means a better game. Long as it means a better game. Come on, long legs, pick a fight already.
Damn.
Woo! That's right. You're not helping. Where's my long legs? Get to work. My long legs is lame. Fine, we'll have to do it ourselves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wrong arrow type. Oh shit! What's going on here? All of a sudden it's a party. None of you were invited, you know. Way too many party crashers here. Did you invite all of them? I didn't invite all of them. Petey Gray, do they have a date on that? Uncharted Lost Legacy, does that have a date yet? Body weak to shock. Power cell weak to shock. Okay, I was about to say that was unimpressive. The results were actually pretty good. I like that.
So I can override Snapmos now.
Yeah, you can override Snapmos now. Guess what we're gonna do then? You will not steal my purple loot. Don't do that. That's not nice. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. He's better in the water than I am. The odds are not good. Oh god, he brought his friends too. Shh. What the hell? Aimbot, Ragdoll, teaming up. Jesus. They're having none of that. Yeah, kind of like that. I want my loot! I want my loot. You know what? Get over here. Come here. Come here. It's time to turn one of these guys. My loot better be waiting for me when I get back over there. here. Come closer, my dear. Or, you know, don't. Right in the pooper! There you go. Robot Wars! Go! Better not be a wimpy fight. Come on. Bring it! Come on, I'm not impressed yet. That's right, now take on the rest. Your work isn't finished? Why are you napping? Yeah, one hit on the long legs. Now he's down. %tear coil. We're swimming in mods, but still cool. I'm glad I took the indefinite overrides. I think I like that.
Can't be too prepared.
One thing that does not happen that would be cool if it did is if creatures you had controlled. Oh, man, wait, nice tracking. Now stand up. Oh, it's dead. It's not gonna stand up. Maybe I saw that. Snap Maw's health. I wish they would follow you, or that you could call them. But you cannot call your overridden machines. They do what they want. They do what they want. Yeah, it's too bad you can't puppet master them while they're overridden, because that would be insane.
Keep that from
I'd spend an extra 20 hours in the game just doing that, if you could do that. Maybe, hey, there's some DLC potential. Maybe they could let you puppet master a machine, actually take over, move and control some of the larger machines. Somehow, find a reason. Find me an excuse. Who are you? What are you hiding from? Here, I'll hide with you. What are you hiding from? Oh. Oh.
Look out! Long way!
This is where it ends.
For the culture!
Everything shines a little brighter. Thank you.
Generous reward box. What is this thing? What is this? Detonating blast trap. Oh, inventory full. That's what the... Okay. So what you're saying is this thing's ready to explode, huh? He didn't mind. I don't think he minded. Fear Factor, what's up? You so want to finish this game? I think we're gonna finish it here Saturday, is most likely. We've probably got another 20 hours or so. We could spend more, but I think we'll end up spending about another 20 hours and finish. Welcome to you, Fear Factor. Besides wanting to finish this, how are you doing? Snake tried to fold in something out. It did. It did. Snake go boom. Big bada boom. Mini Fulton. Little Fulton. Yeah, PvP with customized Dinobots. They'd have to really break that one off. I don't think they could work that into the world and story, but some sort of an arena, maybe? What's that, Rango? I don't follow. I hear ya, Fear Factor. Sorry you're not feeling up to playing. Still on pain meds here too. Trying to get off them. Working towards that. Not quite done with the post-op pain, but most of it's really mild now. "20 hours between today, Friday, and Saturday." Yeah, about that. I mean, if we do 6 today and 6 tomorrow and maybe 8 on Saturday, that would be 20. No, Fear Factor. No, I'm good. It was meant to be a good thing. I'm getting closer to being off the pain meds and putting this all behind me. I'm excited for that. Maybe I don't look excited, but it's a huge relief. Can use my arms. 6 months of not being able to function the way I want. Feeling much better. Yeah, it started up here, neck and shoulders, and then in December it went down into my arm and then to my hand, and it just kept getting worse. You had an auto accident, it's your back. Back troubles are, until you have them, you can't really imagine. You take a lot of things you take for granted, but your back, I consider one of the big ones. You don't pay any attention to your back until it doesn't work right. Then it's the only thing you can pay attention to. Yeah, it was nerve stuff. It was nerve stuff. It was a herniated disc in my neck, and I had a spinal fusion. They carved the disc out, put in a bone graft and a titanium plate and 4 screws. Good times. It was my first major surgery. I'd never had anything like that done before. Gotta go all natural on the meds. Or at least partly natural, Bob. At least partly. Western medicine, does some pretty amazing things from time to time. All natural, for sure. Sometimes we need all the help we can get.
Something out there.
Jay, you weren't shirtless yesterday. I know. Were you? What's up, Willow? Were you scared before the surgery? I was very anxious. I wasn't outright scared. The surgeon said he had done this thousands of times, so I wasn't really expecting. How's that for a finisher? I wasn't expecting anything to go wrong, and I was just trying to stay positive. Robo J, did I get any cool superpowers with my implant? I wish. I'll have to go in for round 2. Get the fancy stuff. Yeah, she did. It just did a flip off his corpse. Not only that, but the arrow to his head confused him. He was kind of stunned for a second. So when I went up to him, it turned into a silent strike. That's when she kicked him in the face, did a backflip, stabbed him. All at the same time. Chronic's waiting for full cyborg. Give it another 20, 30 years. So we were here to find Olin at the excavation site. Olin, who was blackmailed into setting us up at the Proving. The attack on the Proving was largely an effort to get to Aloy. And although we have not revealed all the reasons, Aloy has seen a glimpse of a woman for which she is a very close genetic match. The first presumption is probably, oh, that's her mother. I don't know if that's true. Somebody pointed out the other day that there's actually, well, I guess it was speculation and getting close to spoiler territory, so I don't want to necessarily repeat it. But there's a mystery around where did Aloy come from? What is her heritage? How does that fit into everything? And the reason why without knowing precisely, but the reason why those attacks were focused on Aloy has everything to do with where she came from and what that means to the tribes. Hello, Jay the Mighty. The amazing the Transformers killer. The augmented the happy. Sometimes very happy. Mega Goat. Yes, resistance is futile. One day you will be assimilated. Entrobot will
I'll tuck that away.
take imprints of all our memories. We will all live on in Entrobot once we have been assimilated. I hope by the time I am 80, if I make it to 80, I hope by the time I make it to 80, they have some really cool wheelchairs. I want to see some serious improvements in that tech over the next years. And I want to go fast. There's a good example of a spot where you would just think free climbing should be a thing, but there is no free climbing in this game. You can see the bird poop on those ledges, or the wear and tear, or whatever it is, but you absolutely cannot climb in an undesignated spot. If I were going to tweak the game a little bit, there are very few things I would even go for, but that would be one of them. Some free climbing. Some tweaks to resource management. Like a larger resources pouch. I can hold an extra 20 weapons, but I don't have room for another flower. Keeps happening. From wheelchair to loader bot. Yeah. Hey, Eva, what's going on? Welcome. How are things in your frozen land today, Eva? Oh, Olin, there's Olin.
Is what you intend to bring these ancient things back to life.
Their power serves us.
Machine demons from beneath the ground. It's a nightmare.
Nightmares. Yes, the worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes, rise.
The Yiga are bringing the machines back to life? Why would they do that?
So much for catching him alone.
Corruptor?
These
She's spotted by that
destroy
corruptor.
us all.
They will only destroy our enemies and bring us back the lands that were taken.
My focus. Stop working.
Search the area. We may have intruders.
That may have been what happened when Olin was,
Forgive this intrusion, Aloy. You left me no choice.
Who is this?
An interested party. Now their focuses are disabled, but I don't know for how long. The rest is up to you.
Who is this?
Kill the corruptors and the cultists. What just happened? Somebody just cut in on our codec. Aloy journeys to Meridian in search of Olin. Okay, there's no updates to the quest description. Destiny crossover confirmed. That voice, sometimes I can jump right to it. Where was that voice from? I know that voice. I mean, like, really close. I'm trying to, I can almost picture the actor. But it's slipping from my mind. It offers little choice. Nice. Kill the corruptors and the cultists. Can do, Cappy. Do they actually pull Olin out? They do, so Olin doesn't count with the bandits. He is being blackmailed. He is not doing this by choice. Dude from The Wire, never seen The Wire. Lost. Yeah, he was in Lost. He played, what was his name? Was it, Yes, and I just saw John Wick 2 last night. That's why I'm thinking of him. What's the actor's name? Works at the hotel, in the John Wick films. Don't know the actor's name. But that was the voice. That was the voice. And I should have jumped to it more quickly, because I just watched John Wick 2 yesterday. Pretty sweet, by the way. Threadbare story, excellent action, and a total setup for the next one. Lance Reddick? I'm not sure I've ever even heard his name before. If that's his name, it doesn't even, cool. Good actor, though. Yeah, Lost and John Wick. Maybe I've only seen him in those two things. Corruptor bodies, weak to fire, grenade launchers, weak to tear, spike launcher, and a heat core. If we're careful, we could take out some of the bandits first. Right on, DBA Bob. Good choice. Good choice. Thank you for the host, Fair Factor. They can and at some point may notice bodies and go on alert. But I'm going to try to pick as many of these off as I can. Bandits before we do anything else.
The Nora girl lives.
Kill her!
No, you had your chance.
They're talking like they're right here, but if that was Olin... Oh shit, they're attacking Olin.
Low and
I didn't wait for a full draw. Corruptors are coming up. Okay, well then we've got to deal with that. Pronto.
follow up.
I don't like where I'm standing at all. I'm kind of trapped in a corner if I don't get out of here fast. Whoa, you're blocking my, that's where I was going. What are you doing over there? Fear Factory, thank you. Thank you for the bits. I'll look at these corruptors again. I know I was just looking at them, but they've got a basic weakness to fire. Guessing Olin's dead, but I really didn't get to see what happened to him. He tried to offer us defense. As soon as he realized we were here, he turned on his captors. We gotta switch weapons here. I need something with more firepower. We need some more boom boom. Where's the boom boom? Did Entrobot just come up with the John Wick quote on his own right now? See, this is why we all fear Entrobot. He is altogether too creepy sometimes. Did he hear us talking about John Wick? Uh-oh, that was not a good spot. Hey! Ancient Vessel Odyssey. Shows stars in the legend Odyssey. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a rock. About some sticky bombs. You like sticky bombs? Oops. Are those the stickies? Yeah. Nice landing.
You can see them. They can't see you.
That all they've got left? And somehow Olin survived. Olin must be a good fighter. And of course, our inventory is full again. Because this pile is not a corpse, ancient debris, it should stay there. Other things would despawn if we left and came back, but this pile and any other pile of ancient debris should actually stay. Guerrilla did a great job on this game. I played a little bit of Killzone, and even though I'm not big into shooters, I enjoyed what little I played. I didn't get so sucked in. I didn't stick with it and play through the game. But having played a little of it and then seeing what they came up with here, I'm quite impressed. Yeah, taste is very subjective. Destiny 2, that's a big maybe. It's a big maybe. I've got some pressure to pick up Destiny 2. I did pick up 1, and I haven't really played it, so I don't know. I haven't really given it its fair chance yet. I'm not all excited for it though, like other people. I had not played the first one, and the little bit I put in doesn't really count. I don't know. It didn't grab me. The first one didn't grab me. Maybe the second one will. But it's not even fair for me to say that about the first one because I have not played enough to really judge it at all. You've got some people who could help you through Destiny 1. That's the only reason it's getting considered. It just it hasn't held any appeal for me. It's playing with friends that hold some appeal for me, but there are a lot of games we can play. I like to hop onto the wire. Oh, so I already ran by this guy. There's really no need to be this obsessive about looting. I just wanted to see what was on this body and see how much work they were going to make it to get here. Ooh, I'd be game. I'd be game. We played some Mario Kart yesterday. That was fun. I think I've improved a little bit. Been practicing and improved a little bit since we had our stream.
No room.
All right, I'll stop looking for little bits of loot. I can talk to Olin.
You came for me. I'm ready.
Olin doesn't want to wait any longer. Talk to me, please. I'm dying over
I
here.
promise. I'll tell you everything.
I know you will. The Eclipse were sent to kill me because I look like another woman. Older, maybe twice my age, short hair. Who is she?
I don't know. My focus found her image once, in the ruins at Maker's End. Maybe you can find her there.
You found her image in the ruins? How?
There was a door. Beside it, a kind of ancient device that contained the woman's image. My focus recorded the location. You do look like her. Is she your mother?
I'm the one asking questions. The killers who came for me.
We asked the questions.
Who are they?
The Eclipse. Some kind of holy warriors. A cult of the Shadow Carja.
Shadow Carja?
Except they're not like any Carja I've known. They don't pray to the sun. They worship some kind of devil.
I'm not interested in their superstitions.
Oh, it's not a superstition. Their devil is real. It has a name, a voice. The most terrible voice. And they do its bidding.
You say this devil the Eclipse worship has a name?
Hades. That's what they call it.
Hades. And you've heard it speak?
Steel to my soul. I heard. Just once, when it saw you. Such a voice. A cold, awful jangle. It scrapes your bones. It hollows your guts. A metal sound, but like nothing dug from the earth or smelted in a forge.
And what did it say?
System threat detected. Just 3 words. But in the voice of a devil.
What are these Eclipse cultists after, besides me?
They never said. But given the Carja civil war, they must want to overthrow Sun King Avad and take Meridian back.
What do I have to do with that?
I don't know.
When they attacked the Proving, a man came for me. Tall, strong, dead eyes.
Helis,
And who is he?
the terror of the sun. Stacker of corpses.
Stacker of
Sir called him
corpses.
When he was the Mad Sun King's champion. If only he'd died with his king. But now he leads the Eclipse. I tell you, he's the most dangerous man alive.
How did the Eclipse recruit you? I know they took your family hostage, but why you?
I was a scrounger, a rummager in dark places, good at what I do. I suppose they knew I would serve them well as a scout. I had taken a delve near Maker's End. When I surfaced, they were waiting. I laughed when I saw the priest, but then he showed me Helis's encouragement. I didn't laugh after that. They gave me a focus to watch my every move. I followed orders.
You had access to Meridian. Why didn't they get to Avad through you?
Too much dirt under my nails for an audience with the one true Sun King. But whatever Ursa or Aaron told me, the Eclipse heard every word through my focus. That's why I couldn't warn you. If I'd tried, they would have killed my family.
Why are the Eclipse digging up ancient machines? And how do they get them to work?
I thought they wanted them for scrap, but they brought them back to life. Plugged some kind of device into the corpses so that Hades could whisper to them and call them from their grave.
I've fought that kind of machine before. Are there others?
Yes, the ones you fought today they called Corruptors, but there are others, much bigger, bristling with ancient weapons. Those they call Deathbringers. I've only seen them buried in the ground, but after today, anything is possible.
Sounds to me like they're raising an army.
If so, the world will fall. And I helped dig the pit.
I've heard enough. It's time to finish this.
I won't beg for my life. But if there's any mercy in you, free my family. Please.
Where would I find them?
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
It will take many good deeds to make up for the crimes you've committed.
You're sparing me? After all I've done?
Yes. Forge a new life, Olin. One of better make.
Then the rest of my life will be lived in your debt.
Go to the place where your family is being held and wait for me. We'll make their lives the first ones you save.
I didn't earn this mercy, but I will die to make myself worthy of it. I will be waiting for you.
Yeah, Chronic, I'm not even being a big softy there. I've been willing to go in one direction or another, but Olin really was blackmailed. His wife and kids really are the reason he's even willing to do any of this. I can't kill him for that. Yeah, Simpika, doing well here today. Hope the same for you. Started a new round of PT, so 'tis good. 'Tis good. Maker's End is north of other stuff we were already talking about doing today. Let's switch that over for now. All right, Bob, have a good flight. Bon voyage. Catch ya on the other side. Let's head up to Erend. We've had these 2 main story quests open for about a week. Let's head up, see what Erend's got. Then maybe we'll head over to the hunting ground for a while. Get some of that taken care of. Any collectibles around us? Marked? Not exactly. Okay. Ah! Going to Bermuda for the America's Cup races. Don't cry for me. No, but, a little jealousy, maybe.
Should have
All
brought a
these
cart.
health potions. Yeah, you should have. Before we turned the difficulty up from normal to hard, we were getting 25% of a medicine pouch filled off of some of these plants. Now it seems to cap at 15, and sometimes we just get 9, 11. That's dust storm is no joke. All right, yeah, Fear Factor. Sorry, I think I missed responding to your question about racing games. I do like racing games. I haven't been into any in a long time. I used to like the old Ridge Racer titles, but you got to go and play. You wanted to stop by, show some entropic love. Well, cheers. Have a good time or a good stream. Bunny. We'll catch you next time. Edge, I don't think he's going to yet. He wants us to free his family, right? I don't think he can just go hang out with them. Did he say something I might have missed?
What's the name? Then he's in trouble.
Aaron might be in trouble, but how much trouble? It looks like one Watcher and one Longlegs.
Thanks for the help.
I think Aaron could have dealt with that. He didn't need any help.
Come on over here and have
Where
a
are the
word.
big robots? Jake, so have you not seen much of the game yet? There are some really big robots. Yesterday or
Come
Tuesday,
on, what are you
we
waiting for?
took down Red Maw, a named Thunderjaw. These things are huge. I'll give you a little glimpse of some of the bigger ones. Well, you might have seen the Crocs, the Snap Maws earlier. They're pretty big. The Behemoths, these things are huge. I don't know exactly what they... Force Loader, it must be this. The lifting attacks. He'll rip boulders out of the ground, and they'll start circling in a ring, and he can wing them at you. Thunderjaws are, I guess they don't look too big here. These things are huge, and they carry these 2 disc launchers mounted on their back. And you can strip their disc launchers and then use them as heavy weapons against the Thunderjaws. And Red Maw was one of those. Met my first Stormbird on Tuesday. Unlike the Glintox, which are already very large, the Stormbird is massive. That was one of the more drawn-out fights we've had, too. These are huge. And the Tallnecks, well, they're like 3-4 stories tall, although non-hostile. So where are all the big robots
What, you
at?
don't feel like talking?
They're around.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Guess so.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day, and the corpses of some Shadow Carja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Carja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Erend.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
He doesn't seem drunk any longer. He was drunk when we saw him last.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so
Eh.
no.
He seems sober at the moment.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
You like the mutton chops? He wears them well.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Carja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Carja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Those work well,
Why would
Rex?
Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Granny,
Is
you
this Shadow Carja territory?
can't take him seriously
No.
because of his chops.
They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cliff.
That go for anyone with mutton chops. Nice, Rex.
Almost there.
I don't think I ever would have tried to use fire on a guardian. Really works, huh? Man, this game has such a beautiful setting. Helps that it's
Hey,
Colorado.
this is it, where the ambush happened.
At least
Our
part of
soldiers
it.
have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards that did this.
These look like drag marks. Did someone leave a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Carja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Carja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
That's the creepy bearded dude, Woo, you were talking about the other day. I like his warhammer. Look at that thing. It's got a pick on the other end. Well, it's got two picks. Pick on the backside of the hammer and a pick down there. Great detail. And all the costumes and the weapons. Really? He looks like a... Did you know Santa Claus when he was young? No fair. He gets a good melee weapon. Yeah, I'd like to play with that thing. I've heard that we will eventually get a better spear. Maybe it'll look cool too.
Oh, useful.
Right on, Fear Factor. We'll see you later. Should I, if you're still there, should I be calling you Fear Factory? Fear Factory?
Souvenirs for the trail.
Oh, Fear Factor? Right on. Just checking with all the number letter substitutions, especially on a place like Twitch. Can't always tell. That's what she said, Edge. That was it. Remains of an old satellite dish up there.
I get why they wanted Ursa dead.
Radio telescope.
Why fake an
Something.
ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
Maybe Beardy McAxebeard. Maybe he's an awesome dude. Stand up dude. Another vessel.
I'd have to ditch something.
More assorted loot. I should have made a vendor trip before starting another quest. Cracked and battered vessel, once dear to the old ones. Jomei World Tour 2053. Spelled among faded colors. I think we've already turned in the sets that we have. We've already turned in set 1, vessels, flowers, Banuk figures, set 2, Banuk, and set 3, flowers. But if we get this 4th set 2 vessel, well, anyways, we'll have more sets to turn in. Hey, no kidding. Tanked Hades, it's been a real long time. Been up to? Doing well here, now that the stream's getting back up to speed. Nighty night, KG. Thank you for the host. Very glad your mug arrived. Cheers. Good night.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja.
They're from my tribe, the Oseram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
Help me, fools!
What the shit? His people are trying to take us out.
Boys, let's go!
His people are trying to take us out. Yeah, come closer. Were we flanked?
Got him quaking!
Oh! Surprised that guy even took one hit. There we go. Took him out. What do we have for a signal up there? Unknown device.
Hit them till they can't hit back!
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
You say so.
Give it everything you got!
What machines? Oh, not good. That electricity worked me over. Twice. Oh, man. You know what? Lie down and override. Is this override gonna get interrupted? Yes. Change of plans. What the hell? How long can you do that for?
Oseram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything,
Incognito, hey.
as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Thanks, Hades. Right on, been playing Witcher and Battlefield. Which do you prefer? Not that you can't like both. Played a little more Witcher here recently. Picked up a playthrough from last year. Put too much time into it yet, though. I already can't collect Edge. I'm already tapped out there. Ravager cannon.
Heavy. Hits hard, too.
That signal that was broadcasting, still broadcasting. Gonna lug this thing around for a minute. I don't think we'll get attacked again, but we could hope. Never mind.
Maybe my focus will see something.
Maybe your focus will find us another bag to put stuff in. How about that?
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing.
Examine the tripod.
There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Oh, what about a fresh one? Oh, we want fresh power cells.
So much blood. What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife, and a rock with blood on it. A lot of people died here. A massacre. Those rocks, they're shattered. These look like Vanguard weapons.
Just trying to keep my medicine pouch full.
Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
How can she tell that? How does she know from the stones it's something she's never seen before?
Blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
Conspiracy!
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory, but it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut, as if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough so it could have been anyone, even Ursa. Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
What does it mean if his sister's alive? He might find they're not seeing eye to eye. Field of the Fallen. I like this spot up here. Appears that Aaron's sister Ursa was kidnapped instead of slain. But many questions remain. Where is she? Who is responsible? And why? Palace of the Sun. Edge of Meridian. Let's not head there yet. We came up here to do a number of things, and we've only done a couple of them. Tell you what I want to do. I was talking to my new PT, new physical therapist, about the time I spend sitting here. I said I'd spend 6 to 8 hours in a chair, take breaks every 2 hours. How's that affecting my neck? She said 2 hours, that's a lot. I'm going to try and take shorter breaks on about the 90-minute marks. So instead of 2 breaks and 6 hours, I'm going to aim for 3 breaks today. So I'm going to take a little break now. Just about 5 minutes. Let me play one song. I'm going to go stretch out, check on the dogs. Go stretch your legs too. And meet me back here in a few. Sound like a plan? 5-minute break. I'll see you soon.